I'm gonna have to break this shit. I'm gonna eat this regardless.
Bro, I'm gonna turn the recorder on back on just to see everyone see you eating this fucking cum ball of carbs right now.
Mama didn't raise no quitter. All right. You know, I went to Alberto's and bought what I thought was gonna be street tacos, and they turned out to be big ass boats with meat in them, just heavily sauced. And then, as I'm trying to like pick one up to eat it, the fucking thing breaks.
It falls out from underneath?
Yeah, it gives way. The dams have broken. And then I gotta eat it with a fork like a loser. But I still ate it though. Spent $7 on that shit. Best believe I'm gonna eat it.
See, that's the reason why I don't really like tacos that much. I'm more of a burrito guy. Burrito, you got that dexterity. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. I have no idea what you're saying. That made no goddamn sense, man. Burritos are just enlarged tacos.
You sound hard.
Burritos are enlarged tacos. Just they're closed up large tacos.
Okay, burritos are like more enforced than a taco. It's more compact.
Okay, dude.
It's cleaner to eat.
Burritos are basically like if a taco was a vagina. Okay, it's inside out. You get what I'm saying? And closed up.
You sound crazy right now.
What are you talking about? How am I wrong?
So crazy. Dude, burritos are like eating like a Subway sandwich versus eating like one of those like the basic sandwich you get from like your refrigerator or shit. Like a burrito, it's all together. It's wrapped up. It's closed. It's not going to make a huge mess like a taco is. Taco, it's falling all over the place. Your shell breaks. You got to eat with a fork.
You just don't know how to eat a taco. That's just you.
You just said yours broke. Okay? You just said yours broke.
That was a terrible taco. That doesn't even qualify as a taco.
Bro, it might have been
you don't qualify Alberto's as a Mexican food spot, first of all. That place is a disgrace.
Bro, if you have to eat your food like this to make it work, I'm out, bro. I ain't doing all that.
Hey, Alberto's isn't cool, but
it's trash.
Technically it's still a Mexican spot.
No.
Yeah, it's trash. It's still a Mexican spot.
No, it's not. Why do they serve burgers then?
What? I should have told you right there not to go to that place.
Look, man, it's desperate times.
Bro, when the restaurant says, "Yo, what do you guys serve?" Like, "Oh, we'll make whatever." That's how you know it's not a good spot.
Look, man,
that's how you know it's not a good spot.
I was at the Ontario Mills.
You look to your left, someone's eating a pizza. Look to your right, someone's eating a fucking cake. It's just like, no.
Yeah.
Yo, those Chinese buffet spots, man, those are the sketchiest places to go, bro.
Yeah, so
those are the sketchiest, bro.
Yeah, they be having everything. It's like, yo, like let me see the chefs in the kitchen right now.
Yo, are they chefs? It looks like they got them off like a Home Depot parking lot, bro. Straight up, dude. Sometimes I see these dudes in the back. I'm like, has this person ever made Jell-O before?
Don't you just see the Mexican guys just like, well, what do you want me to like? The rabbit? Get the rabbit. They always have a rabbit head in like a soup, and they're like, you can tell it's been out for a couple of days.
Bro. The Mexicans, they don't ask questions. Okay, they try to understand it the best they can, and they just do. The doers. Okay, it might not come out right. You know, the chicken might actually be, you know, the abdomen of a horse somehow. But hey, they put it out there. They produce.
Nah, the Chinese buffets. I'm glad all buffets are shut down. I've never really been to a good buffet before.
Hey, shout out King Buffet in Mobile. That place is. Do not go to the seafood section. It's a hazard.
There was one in Mobile. That
Happy Buffet. I think they call it King Buffet.
No. Grand Buffet.
Not Happy.
There's a bunch of that shit. Hey, remember we went for somebody's birthday?
Your brother.
Oh yeah, that was a really sad birthday.
That was a mistake.
Oh my god. Hey, remember when we asked that dude, hey, what's the Wi-Fi password? Dude was like, Wi-Fi? Uh-oh.
That's how you know they don't want niggas using it in their shit. Like, hey, you guys got a bathroom? bathroom? Oh, okay. All right. It's like that.
Your Asian homie asks them. They're like, "Oh yeah, it's right here in the corner."
Follow me. Come on, bro. All right, man. Let's get this started then. Jump right in. This is I think this is podcast 11 for us. Game Recognized Game Podcast. Justice, Toss, CJ. Where we break down the game of life, business, relationships, so you guys don't get played. It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. So there's been a lot of news out there lately. A lot of things been happening in the sports world, political world.
Just push it back. Just push it back a little bit.
Nah, man, I don't even care, man. I just care about my Lakers, man. Got that chip. Hey, who's that dude? What's the name? I got my plate yourself. Marcellus Wiley. Everybody know Marcellus Wiley?
Go.
Yeah.
How dare you? How dare? First of all, you root for a team and then just name it Chip City? Chip City? As in suggesting championship? This team has never won nothing. How dare you?
Was he always a Clipper fan?
You know what? All I know about Marcellus Wiley is he's like any other Clipper fan that just comes out of the woodwork. You know what I mean? Somehow they just start appearing around 2012, 2013, you know. I just know Marcellus Wiley did a show with an Uncle Tom for a long period of time. That's about it.
He was on Sports Nation and all that.
I mean, all the Clipper fans. I mean, I don't want to talk about the Clippers no more. I mean, the Laker fans, us true Laker fans like me, and Toss, CJ, you got the jersey, but we all know what's up.
There was a point where I was a true Laker fan. Yeah.
You don't bleed.
I'm
you
happy.
don't bleed this purple and gold.
I'm happy they won. I'm happy.
This man has no shame.
You don't bleed that
has
purple
no
and
shame.
gold.
I have my reasons. Okay.
It's called LeBron. That's his reason.
But I'm happy.
Yes.
But I'm happy for the Lakers. I'm happy for the Lakers. It was for Kobe. It's for Kobe. I'm happy.
How can you have so much hate in your heart, though, bro? How?
I just told you I'm happy. I just told you I'm happy.
Nah, man, I don't like the way you said that. You said, like, the way you said
it's for Kobe. It's for Kobe. I'm happy because it was for Kobe. Any other reason? Yeah, okay, cool. But I'm happy they did it for Kobe.
Why aren't you a Laker fan no more? Is it because LeBron came to LA? It's because you don't want him to succeed?
It's
you
like
answer
one of those
like
things.
A cop right now.
No. It's one of those things where, look, what happened with Kobe it hurt. It hurt all of us. And I just can't be a fan of the team where my favorite player, and it just holds like it's a memory type thing. It's just like so I just kept my ties there, ending on a good note. Hey, they won a championship. The storybook ends there. Now I'm moving on to a different team. And
I don't buy that. I think that's all a bunch of BS. It might work on some of. It might work on some.
What other explanation?
Okay.
I mean, the Lakers are hot.
Okay.
The Lakers are hot. The Lakers are hot. Why would I leave
know.
a team that just won a championship?
Yeah. We all okay. So here's a couple components. I'll give it to you right here. We all know you're notoriously known as hopping from different team to different team. Now, this was a calculated risk on your end.
What example?
Example? Chargers to Patriots.
I never liked the Chargers. What the hell is that? The only other team I jumped to was Patriots to Buccaneers this season. And again, it goes with the same reason I'm jumping from Lakers to Nets. How long are you
gonna deny this, man?
This is
you deny not being a Chargers fan as much as like the Armenian genocide, bro.
Because that one's not true. If you tell me something that's true, I'm not gonna tell you. I've hated the Chargers. My brother's a Charger fan. The reason I don't like the Chargers is because he likes the Chargers.
But why does he like the Chargers? Fan. Why does he like the Chargers? He does everything
San Diego.
you do.
I don't know. No, he doesn't. I was a Patriot fan. I was a Patriot fan.
He be wearing your clothes.
We're not gonna have this conversation again. We're not gonna have this conversation again.
Yeah, we keep going back.
Let the man live, bro. Let the man. We live in America, all right. He has the freedom to make choices. Hey, you want to spend, another $60 on getting another team's jersey every season? That's cool. But you are the equivalent of I don't even know how do I want to classify this in a.
He's just
PC
another
way.
Skip Bayless, man.
You're like a modern day girl. What
I'm
instead
a
of
fan
but
of the
instead of what guys, you're with teams. You're you have your team, but then you're kind of flirting with these other teams
I'll tell you
all the
this. I'll
time.
tell you this. I'll tell you this. The only way that goes together with women is I have a problem with staying committed. Like there
Yeah,
has to
that's
be
a good
something,
point.
there
That's
has
a
to be
good way.
something that keeps me. There has to be something that keeps me. So once I see, okay, you know, the excitement. See, for the Lakers, I'll say this. It seems like they have LeBron James. I mean, come on. They're gonna go to every chance. Now you go to the Nets. Okay, they got a KD coming back from Achilles injury. Oh, he's not going to be the same. Okay, Kyrie. Oh, he's a virus in the team. They can't go to. Okay, so I want to. That's how I am. I like to go to where there's a little climb needed to be made. I just like I like to chase a little bit sometimes. I like the difficulty to be raised. I don't like it to be too easy.
Oh yeah.
That's the
like
only
the
way.
Patriots. Oh yeah, the daunting division of the Buffalo Bills and
The
whoever
Patriots
the hell.
that just happened. Hey, the Patriots, I just happened to be a fan. The Lakers, when they had
thing-
Kobe and Shaq.
See,
I
I'll say
just
this.
happened to be a fan. Like
CJ knows when to jump ship. Like he always jumps ship at the right time. I gotta give you that. He sees that iceberg coming. He jumped ship, and everyone's like, "Hey, where's all the lifeboats?" This nigga took every lifeboat and jumped ship.
He needed a lifeboat for him and his shoes.
Dude, did you guys hear that? Played yourself moment. Who was this? I think it was Plies. You remember that old rapper, CJ? Got a rap career named Plies. This dude said after the Lakers won our championship, we haven't won in 10 years. He comes out and says, "Man, it'd be really cool if the Lakers donate the championship to Brown and Taylor's family." And not unbeknownst to Plies, doesn't realize that doesn't make any sense. Why would Breonna Taylor? First of all, they don't live in Los Angeles. I think they live in Wisconsin or somewhere in the Midwest. What are they gonna do with our Laker championship? How is that gonna make them feel better? How is that gonna change society for the better or repay the debt that's owed to them by the police department? The Lakers donating the championship to them.
I would just ask Plies, yo, man, is this a Dragon Ball? Did you think this championship was a Dragon Ball, bro? How does that make any sense, man?
See,
how do you know he's not trolling?
See, in life, because he tweeted, you could tell it was a tweet. Like you could tell there was no jokes. It was just like it was a real thing. He thought he was being giving a really good perspective on something.
We've never heard from this dude in years, and then he just comes out and says something ridiculous. How you know he's not trolling?
Here's the thing you have to learn about life. In life, there's winners and then there's losers. And then there's people who like to give out, moral victories. That is the symbol of, a moral victory. It's like, hey, we're not actually going to change anything or give you what you actually wanted, but we'll give you this, certificate that you did a good job. Hey, CJ, you sold a bunch of, you were the top seller this month. Here's a certificate that says you're a top seller. Instead of giving you a bonus or giving you, some sort of car or something, we're just going to give you a pat on the back. That is what that is. And it's just like, dude, we just can't keep accepting shit like that anymore.
It's one of those things where, and I don't want to say it's like a type of hating type thing, because it could come from two ways. Now, it could come from that point where it's like, oh, this guy, you see somebody won, right? You see someone won a bunch of money. So you're hating on them. You're like, oh, well, why don't you donate that money to a charity?
Yeah.
Because you just don't want to see them with the money. You're like, oh, well, do something. You just don't want them to spend it. You don't want them to go, do something for them. You're like, oh, okay, well, how about you go put that to a charity or do something good with that money? Oh, okay, you just hating on me because I got this money. Okay, how about you put your money? Oh, well, you don't have no money to put to any charity. But you want to put my money, but you want me to put my money towards the charity.
Yeah.
But it could just be one of those things where it's people expect people high in power to be superheroes. I was reading a little piece earlier in the week about people expecting wanting modern day superheroes and always waiting for people to do stuff for them instead of like, yo, we have to be worrying about saving ourselves. We keep watching superhero movies thinking someone's going to come save us. Like, we have to save ourselves. So people are expecting, oh, LeBron James. They're looking at the Lakers like, oh, they just won a championship. We look at sports a lot compared to superheroes. So we're looking at them like the ultimate superheroes that won the NBA. Oh, why don't you do something big like basically save by donating it to, Brown Taylor. So they're expecting people to, do stuff for them. What's that going to do? That's not going to do anything. Like so it could go both ways, but I think his was the latter that he was talking about. But
Yo, just imagine the sight. Like they actually did donate the trophy. Like how the family would look. They're just like, what the hell do you want us to do with this?
Yeah.
Like how awkward would that be? What? I wasn't in the bubble. Dude, that's probably the stupidest. Man, I'm trying not to cuss, man.
I mean, the best thing that could come out of that is like you sell that, someone uses it for like a music video or something like that. Like that's the only thing.
I think you make a good point though. Like I feel like that is a really interesting.
Taylor family's gonna make a music video.
Use it for like people holding up the Larry O'Brien. Like, hey,
dude, honestly, they probably sell the trophy. Like,
yeah, I'd
straight
sell.
up.
Someone would definitely buy it. Somebody would definitely buy it.
I'm not sure if it's real gold, but imagine if that's a real gold trophy. Like, they selling that.
Damn. What would you do with a Larry O? Damn.
I mean, I'll keep it in my room. Like, I'd actually like, put it up on the mantle or something, the shelf. But maybe like, just kind of put it in the middle of the house. When people walk in, you see it in the middle of the living room. Like, oh, what's that? Like, what?
But
my
I mean,
2020 Lakers trophy.
But I mean, you didn't earn it though. Like the reason you have it is like, oh, I'm sorry.
I don't give a damn. You think I care? I got this shit in my house, bro. I don't give a damn. First date, you know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
I'm busting that shit out with me. People are gonna be asking questions like, "Who the hell is that? And what is he doing with the Larry O'Brien trophy?" I'm like, let them think what they want to think. They don't know what's going on. I'm just walking around like a champion. Man, some people don't ever get that, dude. Some people don't even ever get to touch it. You know what I'm saying? Some of the greatest players have never been able to touch I got something with me, and I'm holding something that Charles Barkley has never even touched. That would be crazy.
I think he's touched it.
Nah, yeah.
I think Charles has touched it.
Nah, you're not.
When they're having the finals, he's over there. I'm pretty sure they let him touch it.
Yeah,
like he's probably been in the back like, oh, can I touch it? And they're like, oh, you're true.
Yeah, but he didn't enjoy it. It wasn't real.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Did you guys have any other topics that were top of mind for you guys this week that you want to talk about? Played yourself, MVP of the week.
If we still going on played yourself, I do have one. So I think this was today. Trending. Zoom dick.
What?
The term Zoom dick was trending today.
What does that
on
mean?
Twitter. So apparently this writer for The New Yorker, and he's like a CNN analyst, Jeffrey Tobin. Apparently, I guess he was on a Zoom call with a bunch of his colleagues. And,
What happened? Tell the people.
Yo.
Hey, Zoom dick.
It's self-explanatory.
Yeah, Zoom dick. So I guess they were on the call, and he didn't know. And he flashed himself on the camera. And all his CNN analysts and colleagues are like, yo, you got your dick on the screen. What's going on?
On TV?
No, it wasn't on TV. It wasn't like on the actual, they were just like having a Zoom call.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So was it broadcasted somewhere though?
I don't think so. There was no video or anything. It's just reported that they
How did that get out?
I think suspended him. Because they suspended him. So they had to be like, oh, why? What happened? And they said, well, yeah.
So this man just stood up. He just stood up during the Zoom call and just wasn't wearing any pants?
Was he just wearing like a shirt and tie and nothing else?
I'm guessing it. What I'm thinking is he probably thought they were done or something like that, and he was about to,
The computer's already open.
Yo, I'm gonna Google this dude. I bet you he's exactly what we think he looks like.
Jeffrey Tobin or something like that.
Jeffrey.
2 O's.
Oh yeah, he's the first person I didn't even have to type the full name.
Yeah, man.
I'll pull it up right now. I'll do a share.
Oh, damn, I just put J.
So we can see.
Of course.
Yeah.
Actually, he looks like someone's dad, dude. Masturbating on Zoom call. Oh god.
Check his browser history.
That's hilarious.
Man, it's I don't know, man. 60 years old. I mean, how many incidents are we gonna have during this age? Right now we're in a pandemic, right? We're locked into our homes. Us young dudes in schools, right?
Yeah.
How many cases have you heard of kids accidentally, showing their, or mass? It doesn't happen. Kids, we know how to use technology, Now we got these older dudes. This isn't the first time. We got these older dudes using it, and this is happening. So this is just a quick thought, this is just some crazy stuff, random thoughts,
Hey,
Since we have age limits for kids, buying tobacco, buying alcohol, why don't we have age limits for, people and technology, stuff like this? Because it's gotten to the point where time and time again, old people just don't know how to use technology. And it causes some type of, issue or something happens that gets other people in danger.
But for most things, there's like a minimum age requirement. You're talking about a maximum age requirement?
I'm talking about a maximum age. Like, once you hit this age, like, hey, you can't touch this no more. Like, you're done.
Yeah, that wouldn't work because there's actually people out there that are there's too many people that are technologically savvy at a certain age.
They should get like a like same way, like some type of ID or certification saying, hey,
that's not gonna happen, bro. You trying to reaching, bro. Hey, remember that dude in our elementary school, Landmark? There was like a substitute teacher who got caught watching porn because he had that shit projected. You remember this?
I remember.
Oh man, 8th grade. Man, I forgot his name. It looked like kind of like that dude, except he had white hair. But proves your point, CJ. Yeah. How do you keep a tab open during class?
Bro, come on, bro. We used to do that. Come on, bro. That was our whole life back in high school, keeping the little tab open on the side.
Yo, but this dude is a substitute teacher with the projector on.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you gotta be discreet.
Hey,
even with this guy too, though.
Check this out, though. This was in Landmark Middle School. I think you and I understand what Landmark Middle School is. There's always that 1 or 2 or 3 black kids in the class that will see a glimpse of that and be like, oh, shit. And then call his ass out. And then it becomes a big thing. And he tries to deny it. And then they try to cover it up. But everybody knows what happened. And then the substitute teacher gets fired. And that was pretty funny, man. Sometimes I'm not grateful for our childhood, but things like that, they make it all worthwhile.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to give it to Played Yourself because there's a lot of things that went wrong. I don't know how you let that happen. I don't know how you just right off the Zoom meeting, like you just quickly like transition into that. Like, I don't know if there was like a real baddie they was talking to on the Zoom meeting. He just had to quickly move on.
That dude is married.
So
he's not the type of, bro, he's not the type of
reasons.
married that's like, nah, bro. If he's doing that, Nah. Come on, man.
The play yourself is like, dude, you lost your job. You know what I mean? It's like, it's like, not only, so imagine this, right? Not only did you lose your job, but you lost every other future job that's on that same level. Because now all the other networks are running you as a story that's negative. So you can't work in TV anymore.
You see this? This is the perfect segment, man. If you play with yourself, you play yourself. That's what happens.
This is one of the very small statistic instances in the white people life. You know, black people, it's you're either in jail, you're either on drugs. For white people, it's some type of sexual. The thing
about black people is black people are always doing something though, always doing something active. Whether it's good or bad. But look, statistically speaking, like you said, so many white people, when they got too much time in their hands, it can wane towards a border of like, weird or serial killer-ish or, Jeffrey Dahmer, stuff like that. No social life.
You can't just classify all white people, but
I didn't classify all white people. I just said, statistically speaking, in my experience, I don't know about you. You're not necessarily with the culture, so I understand where you coming from.
We're gonna move on.
Yeah, we'll move on, man.
We're gonna move on. I can't even.
You voting Republican, right?
I can't, dude. I'm voting independent. All right.
Hey, wait. What do you do for work?
I'm voting for Kanye.
Yo, you just got a new job, right?
I'm neutral.
Right? I was gonna ask, how's that going?
Yeah, how's that job going?
Does that mean you're? Are you encouraging people to go vote then?
I'm encouraging people to vote in general. Yeah, I think everybody should go out and exercise their rights. Let your voices be heard. Because I mean, the last election, like, if you don't vote in general, you're hurting or helping one party. So if everybody makes their vote clear, then it's actually it's a better reflection on who people actually want to be president versus people just saying, "Oh, I'm not going to vote." Like, I don't like either person.
Man, your vote doesn't matter, man.
It does in certain states.
Nah,
it does in certain states.
Not in this state.
California's going blue for sure, but
yeah, you don't gotta go vote.
But
I mean, you do have to go
Florida or somewhere.
You don't, man. You gotta take time.
But just make sure you know what you're. Don't go vote just because someone's telling you to go vote or your favorite.
Well, here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Go vote. Just you do your research and go for your field.
Here's the thing about voting, right? Even if like Californians' votes doesn't really impact the presidential race, we still have to vote on different like props or like different like local level shit. So those are still important. Like Uber, like, do you want Uber in California? Yes or no? It's like, yeah, of course. So we
Prop 22, Prop 22, y'all.
But yeah, that's gonna go. So I was actually gonna give Kanye West the MVP of the week because the dude's actually. I didn't think he was gonna be on the ballot at all, and now he's like vice president for like some independent party, just random. So you can actually still vote for Kanye technically.
Okay, are you gonna go vote for Kanye? Is that what you're saying?
Hey man, it's gonna be a game time decision for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got one more debate, no interruptions. I want to see what Biden's going to say. If he comes with that smoke, if Trump's going to keep that same energy, we're going to see. On a level playing field.
When did Biden ever come with some smoke, though?
Hey.
I mean, we're waiting. We know he has it in him. We're just trying to wait, but he hasn't done anything, man.
Hey, there's still a couple. It's not over yet. You know, he's been trying to like lie on his son and stuff.
Trump's at that point where he's like he doesn't care about anything at all. So it's like Trump is just a god. Like really, like the way he's maneuvering in that White House, like I don't understand. Like I was talking to my dad the other day. Like he's like, oh well, if Trump is so, I'm like, yo, what other president? When everyone else in the White House tells that president don't do this. The president's like, no, I'm going to do this. And they do it. No. The president's always like, you know what? I'm going to listen. It's just Trump is a different type of dude. If he says no, and everyone's like, no, Trump, he say, I think I said no. And everyone's like, okay. I'm like, is this guy that? Because for me, if I'm in the White House and I'm a researcher, I'm a scientist, I said, hey, coronavirus is real. It's coming. And Trump says, no, we're not, it's fake. And I'm like, look at the research. It's real. You got to be God to tell me no. Because it's just like, bro, it has nothing to do with Trump. Everyone's like, oh, Trump is a bad. It's the people in there working with them. Niggas need to stand up. Say something. You're just going to say, oh, Trump is a bully. Can somebody say something? Like, can somebody do something? You're just going to let this dude run the world, but you're going to be on CNN saying, oh, this guy's a bully. We need to get him out the office. Then get him out the office.
Man, I hate seeing
that's always been my issue with
them
this.
old redundant crap. When you say call him out, when you say something like call him out or like do something, like what do you mean though? I know something beyond just calling him a bully that doesn't mean anything. Are you talking about like talk shit on this dude, expose him?
I just mean stump him, stump Trump. No one has ever made Trump just shut up. Like, you know, that's what we need to see. If we can see Biden do that, and Trump is just like, don't you think that would be something like, oh, no.
Bro, at this point, man, this man can't be stopped. Coronavirus couldn't even stop this man.
That's what I'm saying. Corona couldn't. This guy came back in a couple days in the back in the black truck waving in the back. He said the driver said, "No, we can't drive. You need to wear a mask." He said, "Drive this car right now. I don't care about your life. Drive this car. I need to make some Twitter pictures right now. I'm trending, waving at the fans right now." This guy, I don't know, man. I never seen this before.
It's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call to just how messed up, like, the whole, like, judicial system. Not judicial system, well, that too, but just, like, the way that the sets of power are in this country. I don't know if anybody's going to do anything about it. I don't know if there is a Democrat that comes into power, what are they going to do, though? After seeing this previous presidency, like, are they going to be, like, more dismissive when people from the other side, you know, make their concerns known? Are they going to be like, hey, we made our concerns known last time, you know, I don't hear what you're saying.
Yo, real quick, we need to probably stop it here. We're about to run out of time apparently. We need to upgrade our Zoom. We need some more Patreon supporters apparently. Now give me a second. We're gonna go stop it here. We're gonna restart it again.
Still a janky operation.
Get back to this. Okay.
Trump. Since we're talking about Trump and Biden, let's just get right back into it. The whole debate, right? You mentioned they wanted to mute the debates or something like that.
The mics, be able to turn off the microphones during the debate. Yeah.
Yes, and it's funny because they bring that up right after they wanted to do the virtual debates, right?
Right.
Because since the whole Corona thing. And the thing the reason it's funny to me is because just before that, I know I think it's because they want to have control over, you know, when the time is over and stuff like that, right?
Well, yeah, they don't want people interrupting the other person so Biden can talk.
So on Saturday Night Live, they had the whole skit with like Jim Carrey came out. He did his thing. He did Joe Biden really good. Of course, they have Alec Baldwin played Donald Trump like always. So they did it to where like Trump was talking and then all of a sudden they muted him, right? And everyone's like, oh yeah. And I was talking to somebody, I was like, yo, like SNL's trying America, they're trying to like build like a whole, you know, subliminal message like, oh, you know, we want to give you guys the power to be able to mute Trump. Like, let's shut him up. A couple of days later, we want to do virtual debates. And Trump is like, wait, I'm like, Trump isn't going to say yes. He knows what you guys are trying to do. You guys are trying to put it on virtual so you guys have the power to, let's just mute him real quick. You know, let's shut this guy up. We don't want to hear what he's saying. And what did Trump say? No, I ain't doing that. Oh, okay, I knew it. Now they're saying, no, we want to mute mics. We want to be able to mute mics. I'm like, oh, this is going crazy, man. I don't know, man. It's just wild.
See,
It's
Trump's power is in getting you to react. Once you react to him, he's in full control. So if you take away the power to mute the mic, or you do it virtual, take away his power away. If no one's listening to him, if no one's paying him any attention, he has no power. So he knows that. He's a smart guy. He's a really smart guy.
They said they were like, oh, you can't do your campaigns anymore because you're sick.
Rallies, yeah.
And he's like, man, I'm going out anyway. I need to go out and camp. He's like, I'm trying to run for president. Who am I to be like Biden at home sitting down on my ass, not going out to camp, and I lose?
Be respectful,
it's like, well,
bro.
I wasn't up there. That's what he's saying. It's like, hey, but at the same time, it's like,
dude, is this guy Michael Jordan? Come on, bro. This ain't the playoffs in the 90s. 70-year-old man out of shape. Sit down.
I'm telling you, he's going about it. He's going about it like he has nothing to lose at this point. He was like, if I lose, he said, if I lose, I'm leaving the country.
He's unstoppable.
He said, if I lose, I'm leaving the country.
Bro,
that means if I lose, if he said, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. If I still don't win, then I'm gonna leave because I know what I'm about to do. Y'all probably gonna exile me, so I'm gonna leave anyway. That's what he's thinking, man. He's gonna some big
yo, on the real though, I've been hearing some rumblings that people are thinking about, like, yo, depending on which way this election goes, Trump's fan base is so crazy that they may riot if he doesn't win because they'll say it's rigged and stuff. But then the Biden fan base, which is pretty much, it could be comprised of black people and like other leftist radicalists, they could go crazy too if Trump wins. Because like, oh, we ain't having this another 4 years of this stuff. So now I'm hearing like some shit could pop off either way for the election.
Nah, I think
I welcome
it. I don't know, man. Because there was this one idea of them just changing the whole process of like how we have a president, like not having one dude just be the president for like a whole 4 years. Whole concept, like we should have like some other like concept or whatever. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like that, you know how like these laws that have been in place since like years that are still here. Like even now, it's like it don't make sense. Like it don't make sense anymore for this law to be here. But it's still okay, whatever. That's what Trump is doing. That's what Trump is using to his advantage. He's using all the laws, saying, "Oh, a president can't do that." Oh, yeah. Where does it say that? Oh, well, I guess. Okay, yeah. And he's just flipping everything. And now they want to change the rules, but it's like, oh no, I'm the president now. So if you change the rule, I can still like, no matter what you do, I can still hop on the president. So it's like, man, y'all created a monster, man.
He has too much power. Yeah, I mean, I just don't see that happening. What I will say is like, yo, keep your eyes peeled during that election time. Like, something could go down. I wouldn't be surprised if something went down.
Yeah.
But we're not. I just don't see the country going back to some committee or some shit like that.
I know.
It's that crazy. Yeah. But it was pretty funny. 50 Cent, he got me thinking. 50 Cent's like, yo, these taxes are out of control. I'm like, yeah, 50 kind of right, because your boy's a 1099 now. So now I gotta look at these taxes, and I'm like, yeah, that California tax looking kind of steep, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's the only thing. Like, do I support Trump's morals and ideas? No, but I mean, when it comes to the money part, I can't complain. It's been a good couple years for me. I'm not gonna lie. So
that's gonna be a game time decision on that one, bro. Man, we have to have a talk with these dudes.
It's like society's not good, but my pockets is happy.
Oh man, let's move on. Let's move on. My played yourself this week was going to be Offset. I feel like we talked about this dude so many different times in this podcast, but this is the lowest he's ever been, in my opinion. This dude is literally setting the worst example of a rapper. He's literally contradicted everything in his music. He's validated everything in his wife's music. and he's just
And
literally
he blew a 3-1 lead.
bro. The guy,
Oh, wait.
he's taking L's.
That's Montrezl Harrell, huh? Oh, my bad. I didn't confuse.
Same haircut, but hey, the dude's just taking L's left and right. The latest in the Offset debacle has been so. Well, I mean, I don't even know if you guys even want to talk about. Randomly, Cardi B forgets to turn off her cell phone, and she just, boobs to the world and shit. But just aside from that, Offset, wife says, "Yo, I'm just tired of it. So now, not even about you cheating. I'm just tired. So now I want a divorce." She wants half the money. She threatens to have you pay for the lawyer fees, and then obviously she gets child support or custody of your kids. Offset begs to have her back. We didn't even see all the shit that he didn't do on social media or in person. Then buys her $300,000 car, Rolls Royce Phantom or whatever it was, the truck version of it. Then he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, I want you back, blah blah blah." Bro. And then all the same while she's making songs about how she's doing this to you, and you're producing the music. Offset is at a new low. He's played himself. Not only she was threatened to take away all your money, and your reaction is to go buy the girl probably the most expensive car, one of the most expensive cars in the world, and beg. Come on, bro.
He's no longer amigo. He's off the set. You go.
This is the equivalent of your boss trying to say, "Yo, CJ, I don't think it's gonna work out." Or no, this is the equivalent of you are the boss. You have an employee, and the employee you're thinking about. The employee's like, "Hey man, I think I'm gonna quit. I really don't like. I think it's time for me to move on." You're like, "No, what can we do to make you stay here? What can we do to keep you around? What can we do to what if we pay you more money? What if I give you an office or something?" Do you think that employee is really gonna respect you? It's yeah, I guess you throw in more money. Hey, well, can you give me weekends off too? It's bro. Come on,
man, I'm gonna have to be that guy again and disagree, bro. I mean, I don't see where the L was taken here. This is a dude.
Go on, explain.
This is a dude who's married to the woman, right?
Okay.
Right. Okay. Has a child with the woman. Okay.
Also,
this isn't a fake. This isn't like an industry relationship. These are two people who actually they have and you can tell because I've been in a relationship like that too, where you can tell when those two people, they're best friends also and blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
So it's not fake, all right? It's not like he was out there not fooling around doing dirt. He knows he was out there doing this shit, right?
Yeah.
So this is a guy who sees, oh, she was really about to, okay, she's serious. Let me think. I have a child with her. Do I really want to be with her or not? Now he could be stupid later on if the same thing happens again and we hear the same story. Then it's bro, you looked like a fool, begged for her to come back. She came back and you're out there doing it again. But this is him saying, yo, I messed up. I see you're serious if it happens. I want us to say our marriage. We have a kid. This is the guy, he says, hey, I'm trying to save my marriage. I don't care if people think I'm a simp. It's not like it's a girl on baby mama. This is his wife, okay? It's not like this is his wife. They have a kid.
I'm gonna let you finish, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna let you finish.
That's basically it. That's basically it. That's basically it.
You done? Okay.
Yeah,
hey, here's where you took the L. You married a stripper. That's what you did.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey,
it's
not just a stripper.
But,
check this out.
Yeah.
Have you listened to her music? Have you heard the lyrics in her songs, bro? Come on, man.
Wow.
Come on. The writing was on the wall. You took the L. You took a fat L, and you were in too deep, and then you had kids with that L, and then you just pretty much you lost all your credibility.
But her being a stripper isn't the reason they had their issues, though.
Yo,
Their
check
issues
this
came
out.
from him. The issues came from him
Okay, yeah,
doing
but here's
his
the thing.
thing.
You know the type of person that you are, and you still got
Exactly.
married.
That's
and not
where,
just
yeah.
married,
Yeah.
you
That's,
got married
yes.
to a stripper.
Yes. So,
Come on, bro.
that's where I'm coming from. When we're talking
Still an
about,
L.
when we're talking about that, the L was taken from the beginning.
So
We know that, bro. Why settle if you? That's where it's dumb. But him realizing, that's what I'm saying. If it happens again, if we hear, Offset was out there doing this thing, then it's like, okay, bro, you came out here begging, looking like a fool. She came back, and now you're still doing the same. Now it's like, okay, bro, now then you can tell him. But now it's like, okay, maybe he's seen the light, and he's trying to change.
No.
I'll give him the benefit
no,
of the
dude,
doubt.
you can't just see the light. You're in too deep.
First of all,
he signed the contract.
He didn't get. He's not. He didn't get. She didn't threaten to divorce him over cheating. He's been cheating for years. She just said, "I just got tired." I don't even know what that means.
Exactly.
I don't even know what that means. Now, here's another person who's not in a similar situation, but who's also has a very high-profile wife. Your boy, Steph Curry, wife Aisha, trying to go out there for that clout. She came out last year and was like, "Yo, how come guys aren't giving me attention?"
Yeah.
You're married with kids to the greatest shooter of all time, and you're still asking like, "Yo, how can I get more attention from dudes?"
Now that's I can understand that one.
These dudes, like Steph, looks like a simp.
Going on,
you know,
there's a quarantine going on. Steph's in the house. He wasn't even playing in the bubble. You know what I'm saying? You know, no healthy distance. This is what happens. Shit.
And then third person got played. This literally the same problem. It's literally the same issue over and over again. Flight Reacts from YouTube.
No, his situation is where he got played. Because this is the exact situation you guys are talking about. This girl is nobody. It's just a random, girl trying to come up. Random girl trying to come up. Same girl you see on Adam 22's podcast, right? Those same type of girls that you see on there. That's it. That's taking it. You can tell by just looking at them how they talk, you can see on their Instagram. You can tell. But that's the problem with these young dudes these days, bro. They talk. They're like, "Oh, I got all these hoes, like all these." I'm like, okay. But then this happens. I'm like, okay, what you gonna do? Oh, we weren't together, but she's pregnant. What? You weren't together, but she's pregnant? She just happened to get pregnant. What? And now you're trying to. That's where it's messed up, bro. That's right. That's where the L's taken. So that's an L. Because why? She played him. She saw a bag, and she got it from. Because when you just got saying like, "Oh, Offset, Cardi B found it," that's a different situation. She came from nothing to something.
Cardi B also came from nothing. Cardi B also came from nothing.
But she was already making a name for herself. This girl was not nowhere.
She had no talent.
Okay, true. That's just true. This girl was literally
Cardi B had talent.
We still don't really know who this girl is. That he got pregnant. But
and it's not even on that aspect, because obviously these are just YouTubers. Yeah, but it's on the aspect of she wasn't doing, it's not like she's a fellow YouTuber. Like you usually see like YouTubers with other, TikTokers or social media. Like she wasn't doing anything. She's just show my body and get some likes and we'll see what happens,
It's just
like every Fashion Nova sponsorship.
Here's the thing I didn't like about the flight reacts, whatever, his whole explanation of what happened. He says during the explanation, he's like, "Yo, there were some red flags. I didn't really pay attention." Everybody in every situation is trying to play you. Every situation, whether it's sales, your boss at work, your parents, your girlfriend. Once you see the red flag, you're out. I'm out. If you hire somebody, they're like, hey, they're taking forever for an assignment that should be finished way faster just so they can get the extra hours. Red flag. Coming in late, red flag. Boss is hiring other people for your position, not giving you as much work anymore. not talking to you as much. That, you know, red flag. You're not on the schedule. Like, hey, how come I'm not on the schedule as much? I normally work Fridays. Oh yeah, Dave is taking your spot, CJ. Hope it's cool.
You know they don't do. They just fire you, man.
Come on, bro. But there's steps. They don't just fire you. There's steps because they need a reason to fire you because legally. So like girls, like they'll start drama. Just come on,
You're speaking facts. You're speaking facts. So there will be signs. It's up to you whether or not you see the signs and accept the signs and then make the move first. Because if she's the one that leaves the picture first, that's it. L's on you. Took the L.
But it's the problem with these young dudes these days. They say, "Oh, I got these hoes," but they're so easily blinded by pussy, man. How you just with the coach? She was just but she hits me. She takes my phone. What? But you still got her pregnant. Like,
you live and you learn, man. You live and you learn. You gotta take some licks. You know what I'm saying?
And girls,
I'm sure we all did.
I'm not sure if we shouldn't be talking about this on YouTube, but I'm not sure if you guys ever been in a situation, but like some girls will literally like, so back in my day when I was doing this, sometimes you're with the girl and like, you're like, for some reason in my head, if I'm with a girl who's like super, super hot or like pretty attractive, in my head, in the moment, I'll think to myself, well, if I get her pregnant, she's kind of cute anyway, so I guess, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. That thought will go through my head. So then when we're in that, doing our thing, you know, doing that horizontal mambo, as Taus likes to say, sometimes I'll be like, okay, I need to pull out now. And she'll be like, no, I want to feel everything. I'm like, and you can't think clearly. Yo,
this is definitely
that's why, yeah. And we can talk about it on the Patreon, but
yeah.
I see what you're saying. I can kind of see where he might have in the moment.
No. See, no. If you, I don't know if no, there's levels to it, bro.
I'm just saying.
You have to know before. No, cause you know once you're in, like me, I know. Once I'm doing it, I don't want no distractions. There's no, let's no. So before we even do anything, hold up. Let's be safe. You know, do your thing, protect yourself, and you do your thing. That's it.
Man, that's already, here's the thing. I'm sure you're somebody that has already come at those close calls enough times where it's just like,
bro. You dodged some bullets, bro. You Morpheus over here, bro. He was just dodging bullets.
So
barely, too.
What Justice is talking about, I'm sure what Justice was trying to articulate was this, okay? You're with somebody who, you know, they might not have it all there, but they look, you know, there's everything else is there. You know what I'm saying? So if it were to happen and you're at that moment where it's just like, you know, it's a give or take, and then she also like, you know, pushes you over that edge,
it's tough.
And you're just looking for that, you're just looking for her to push you over that edge?
Yeah, I agree with that. But that's only with someone
the last thought that comes into your head is like, it wouldn't be that bad, I guess. And then
no,
you have to rationalize it, with something.
No, I've been there. Where I'm just like,
could be worse.
I'm just like, yeah, exactly. But that's only with someone that would have nothing to do with like, oh, she's cute. Like that would have to do with more. I'd have to know this person. That's what I'm saying. Like if you're talking about one night, like you just met, like at the bar, and she's like really hot, and you're like, well, with that, no. Even then, I'm like, no.
Bro,
like, this has to be someone like I know him for a while. Like if it happens, like,
bro, what do you think?
I just met. Still, nah.
What do you think was going through Drake's head?
Oh yeah, okay. No, that's true. That's true. If it's somebody you just met.
Yeah, fair enough. But what do you think was going through Drake's head? With his baby mama.
Wait, what? I don't know what goes through.
They're
celebrities, bro. They're celebrities, though.
You probably knew that for a while.
I'm pretty sure that, but those are celebrities, though.
I'm just saying,
they can make that one slip up. Look at Future. Like Future got hell of them. Lil Wayne, like they got hell of them. Like once you got enough money, you're just like, well, if I do, it's whatever. What's their status? Oh,
they know how to manage.
I don't know. Yeah, I can't afford that. I cannot afford. Nah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. If you got the capital to manage it, then yeah, sure. You know, oh, looks like I got a little legacy right here. You know, I'm gonna just keep this low key. Obviously, I'm gonna fund it. You know what I'm saying? It's an unintentional business that I just started.
But have you ever seen those girls? So, have you ever seen those movies where like they'll be like, you know, they'll be getting it on in the movie, and the guy will be like, oh, okay, hey, slow down. The girl like literally speeds up on purpose. You think that if a girl's like, okay, like Drake's in me raw, she ain't,
of course.
She ain't pulling no punches. She knocking you out. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm like, some of these girls know what they're doing, bro.
Okay. You know what? You made a good point right there too, because it's like, okay, so I don't know if you guys have gone through this before too. You know, it's always some of these chicks that don't let all the cards be known, but once you're in there and you protest against it, it's like they take pride in it, like, oh, you know, I'm that bitch, and then they just, you know, they just keep going, and then it's like at the point of no return, and then that thought comes through your head, where it's just like, well, actually, you know what, some chicks just know how to do it, but they ain't, like, you know, it's still gonna be a bad scenario afterwards, and that thought doesn't come through your head. But
but that's not at the end of the day, like, it's all funny games, you know. It's all funny because that happened to me once, and I got mad. And because it was my thing where I was holding them. I couldn't just.
How long?
I didn't want to throw. I didn't want to throw the person. So I'm like, please don't do it. Like, I don't want to have to throw you.
That. Because she held on purpose, I bet you.
Exactly, she was clinching. So I was I don't want to
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Whoa. Hey, how did she clinch? Did she do it with the legs?
Legs around. I'm like, yo, like, you have to get. I don't want to have to like body slam you, like.
Man, you hell with it, man. We gonna talk about this on YouTube. You know? I was gonna save some picture. Here's the thing: you made a mistake, though. You know why you made the mistake? Well, actually, you know what?
This is like my younger.
I would DJ on this.
This is like my younger. Yeah. This is like my younger days.
Okay,
so we were. Yeah.
Oh, your audio went out. Yo.
Hey, Taus, can't hear you.
Your audio cut out.
What?
Okay, you're back.
Okay.
You guys' audio cut out too.
Oh, okay, well, we can hear you now.
Okay, I was just gonna say, like, why would you do that position with somebody that you just met? But then I'm like, okay, that's your girl. But then if you didn't know your girl,
I didn't know she was gonna do something like. I think it was just one of those, you know, when women get possessed sometimes, and they all the time.
Don't even go there, man. You said the wrong word. First thought that went in my head. Lord have mercy.
Oh man, bro. But I mean, in general, you're right though, because I've literally I felt myself kind of like, okay, it's time for me to eject. Cause you know, like you ever play that game Chicken or watch people play that?
Yeah.
It's kind of a white people game where like you're racing cars. You're supposed to be like raced to like a cliff or something, and whoever bitches out first loses. So. So you're playing chicken, like, hey, we're getting close to that cliff, and then I know, I'm like, okay, I'd rather live, so I'm gonna pull back. And she's like, no, let's keep going. I'm like, are you crazy? Like, I've literally, okay, it's time for me to stop now. And she's like, no, and pulls it back. I'm like, so you have to rationalize in your head, like, okay, what just happened?
And it has to be a very quick second, but at the same time, you're like, I still want to enjoy myself, and it just ruined. That's why I don't even, from the beginning, I don't even want to go through that. I don't want to go through that because
we can all agree that we all asked the same question, right? That Justice just asked. We all asked at some point in time during that moment, "Are you crazy?" And were they crazy?
Well, yeah. If you're a high value guy, they're not crazy because that's a smart move.
Yeah, but it's also sneaky. Yeah, it's not the right thing to do. It's mean. The same way women are
Machiavellian, bro. It's Machiavellian, bro.
It's just.
You do what you gotta do, bro. You do what you gotta do.
if you let's put it this way, it's the same thing. It's only bad if you get caught. If they're able to get you, they got you.
They got you. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Beat her up? It's over, bro.
All you can do
What
is
is this, an NBA game?
All you can do now.
Somebody score 50 on me. I'm gonna go get good game. You know?
All you can do now is pose for the Instagram pictures. Say, I love my kid. That's all you can do.
That's it,
that's
bro.
Like I just dueled it out with Donovan Mitchell. Like, what the fuck? Come on, bro.
He was just going off. We couldn't stop him. He was just going off in the fourth quarter.
Oh, man.
Once the fourth quarter hit, I thought I had the game under control, but towards that last 3 minutes, I don't know what happened.
See, girls are like Giannis. You know what I mean? Like Giannis, if you let him get to his spots, it's over for you. You gotta be prepared with a good game plan in the beginning. Zone, that box to one, make him shoot. Sometimes you guys like let these girls just kind of like, do a quick crossover, take the longest two-step in the lane.
Yo, sometimes they have those MVP performances, all right? Sometimes you can't, you can do whatever you gotta. You can only hope to contain them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fair enough. But I feel like it's all about the game plan in the beginning. Sometimes you don't know that Giannis is going to just, she's going to take that two-step
there
on
you go. See, that's the thing. Some of these opponents, okay, sometimes you don't know what they got in their full arsenal. You understand? You don't know what the full arsenal is until you step on the court. Before that, everything is just all talk.
Never underestimate your opponent. Never, especially if you're ascending as a man, you're getting more status. Don't underestimate. And also, if you're CJ, you can probably speak to this a little bit better. Some of these, probably not Bills. Bills probably aren't like that anymore. Like, because sometimes Bills, like, you underestimate their game. Some Bills have the craziest game you've ever seen in your life, but I don't think they're that on that level to really like mess you up like that.
There's some savvy veterans out there.
No.
They're kind of over the hill.
Yeah, not the same as like I don't want to get to it.
Like a how to say this? Like
there's some Jason kids out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like a girl who's like entering her 30s. That girl is trying to.
It's not that. I just don't want to get too much into. I don't want to say things.
Okay.
We sound.
I said,
but we know what we're talking about. We know what we're talking.
Ages 28 and 29. Watch out.
Those are some years.
Seasoned veteran.
Those are some like find myself. Those are the years where, like, in my opinion, girls are like going through their version of like self-development or whatever. Like, let me find myself. Let me figure out who I am as a person. All that type of shit. So that's when they're going to be the most interesting to deal with. Oh, I have to get a real job. Oh, I pay the full rent now. Oh, like I don't get free drinks anymore.
Hey, those rookie and sophomores though, the 20, 21, 22, 23s, they got some those first team rookie team players. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Hey man, just make sure you know they rookies though, not in the G League.
I told you 21, 20. Yeah, they
All right, man. So some of them rookies be looking like they still play for Duke. So just be careful.
Oh yeah, we always care.
Hey, Black
shout
House
out,
crack.
Shout out to Leah, man. Let him out.
Oh, come on, bro. We try to start our podcast like we're trying to get canceled. Hey, like
what?
Let him save his
receipts.
Let him save himself. It's just not our job.
Man,
I
know that game.
I love Chris and Leah, but hopefully that situation gets handled appropriately. You know what I'm saying? Like,
look, Chris, I seen the receipts, man. I know what's up.
We're all past that whole issue. I think that's done with. I think he's gone.
Yeah, I think he's gonna come back he's a zombie. You gotta lay low. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's gonna come back in maybe a couple years.
Couple years.
Yeah.
But him and Brian Callen.
I'm still whatever he comes out with. I'll check it out.
Oh yeah, I'll
Dude.
definitely check it out.
These dudes
Hey,
are
look,
about to have.
whatever he did, hey, you can't say he's not funny. You know?
I just think it's maybe some misunderstanding. But I mean, when he comes back, if he comes back, he'll speak on it, of course, and we'll know. So I'm not really something worried about.
Yeah, honestly, it may be a good thing for him. He just had a kid. It's time for him to be a dad. You know, in those formative years with your baby and shit. So, hey, maybe it's a good thing for him. You never know.
All right, go on, man.
I'm just saying, dude. You never know. Okay, cool. Do you guys want to move on to MVP of the week?
Man, I don't even. This week, last week.
We had LeBron James, that 4th ring.
Man, I'll give it to AD.
Nah.
Well,
LeBron led him.
Well,
And
here's the thing, man. Here's the thing.
I didn't even say Rondo.
AD.
I didn't even say Rondo was
Yeah, Rondo, KCP. Yeah, okay, fine. The reason I say AD is because of this. AD didn't lose them a game.
Yeah, okay.
You sound crazy right now. Bro.
Game
He didn't
3,
show up. He didn't show up as
Game 3, AD didn't get the ball as much.
Most games that the Lakers lost were because of AD.
LeBron turned into broke Harden in Game 3. That's what happened. He's shooting these stupid shots, making ill-advised passes, being clumsy with the ball. Lost Game 3. Game 5, he should have took it in. Okay, should have 42 points instead of 40. I don't want to get into that anymore. We already talked about that. It's all good. You said MVP of the week. I'm telling you my MVP.
Okay.
AD, game winner. Had a game winner.
Yeah.
I ain't see LeBron with a game winner.
Yeah, in the conference finals, it's Game 2.
Okay, that's cool. But, hey, look, LeBron had his opportunity for a game winner. Game 5, winning for Kobe. Mamba jerseys.
Okay, was LeBron wide open at the wing?
Let's not get into this. We talked about this already.
Come on, bro. No. I'm tired of people like this dude right here. LeBron James has how much responsibility does he have? What is AD's job on the team? Rebound? Defense?
Yo. You're LeBron James, leader of the team. Los Angeles Lakers, Mamba jerseys on. Last play of the series, the season, the game, your legacy for Kobe. Mamba jerseys, what would Kobe do in a situation like that? If he's the leader of the team, you're the leader of the team.
Kobe.
You're the face of the NBA, face of the franchise.
He's not Kobe.
Okay,
He's not Kobe.
all good. Hey,
He's not Kobe.
check this out. You're the guy on the team.
Bro.
You got the Mamba jerseys on. How you gonna pay homage to Kobe? You take the last shot. You don't pass it to nobody, especially not a broke-ass dude like Danny Green.
He's one of their best three-point shooters.
30% for the game. 30%.
Okay, that's not bad.
It goes both ways. It goes both ways. It's just he's LeBron. He's not Kobe. He's not built like that.
That was a Michael Jordan play.
I know he's not.
That was a
like
Michael
that.
Jordan play. The GOAT. The GOAT.
Get the hell out of here, bro. Hey, somebody.
The GOAT.
Move on to the next topic, man.
What do you mean that was a Michael Jordan play?
Okay, that's Michael Jordan to Paxson.
Danny Green's not Steve Kerr.
No, it's not. See, here, let me break it down for you guys. I'm not mad at LeBron. It's just him not taking the shot is just more proof to me saying he's not built like the greats. At least my GOATs. Kobe, Jordan, Iverson, dudes who would take that shot. That's not LeBron's game. He made a good pass. He made the right play. So I'm not mad. It's just if I was LeBron, I would have taken that shot. And I was a star, and I would have taken that shot. Instead of passing to a dude who's been trashed the whole series. 30%. Man, he's been trashed the whole series. You know he's been trashed the whole series. But you don't want to
the whole bubble
miss a shot. You don't want to miss a shot and have everyone say, LeBron missed a shot. So you want to throw it to have him be the scapegoat. Oh,
Yeah,
you take the
wide
shot.
open. Yeah,
Hot
wide
potato.
open.
Hey,
That's
hey,
not
you
even
know
his
what?
spot.
Since
That's
he
not even
brought
his
it up, man.
spot.
He brought it up.
That's not
You know
even
what
Danny Green's
LeBron did?
spot. His spot's in the
You know what
corners.
LeBron did?
He's always in the corner
First
hitting
of all,
those threes. The Dallas
hey,
Mavericks
yo,
hit
yo,
right to go into overtime
yo,
earlier in
yo.
the season. Where was he? In the corner. With the Spurs. Where
Hey,
was he?
hey, but you
In the
get
corner.
paid $15 million. How the hell you not be able to shoot a wide
True,
open three-point shot from the middle of the court?
Danny Green
What's the
should get
easiest
slandered for
three-point
that.
shot to take?
Yeah.
But check this out. LeBron James. Now we talking about it. I said my MVP was AD. Justin said all this stuff. Now we're here. Now I tell you, okay. He did more of a disservice to. It's like he almost intentionally sabotaged Danny Green and Markieff Morris by putting them in that position. Almost like it's diabolical to a certain extent.
Hold on. The
I don't
position
know.
of being wide open? The position of being wide open?
You know what? Hey, who's to say he didn't give it to him wide
Stop
open?
making excuses for these boys, dude.
It's not an excuse.
And then have the
Stop making excuses for these
be
boys.
like, I'm going to pass you this ball because I know you're going to break it, and then I have full say of trading your ass off this team because I can't have
There's
you on this
no
team no more.
excuse for them.
I don't care about no Mamba Night.
Danny Green should be able to hit that shot 100%.
He's
LeBron
only
made
on the
right
team
pass.
to hit that shot.
Yes,
That's it.
to make those shots. Yes. LeBron made the right play. Yo, we pay this dude to make shots like this. Here's your chance to do it. He missed. Okay. I'm not mad, but later on, when you ask me, I'm going to be like, yo, he's not going to, if I want someone to take that shot at the end, I'm not going to look at LeBron because remember this play?
Okay.
That's it.
I hear what you guys are saying, but I'm going to say this and then we can kind of move on. Kobe and Michael Jordan's biggest criticism was them not being enough of a team player. Not getting enough of the other guys involved. This guy is literally the opposite, where he gets the other guys involved too much, and people are complaining that he's not taking.
Yeah. And that's always how it's gonna be. That's always gonna
got a ring on every finger.
And also the whole Jordan play, that was a setup play. Jordan said, "Yo, I'm gonna pass you the ball."
On the bench.
When you say, "Oh, well, Jordan, what about Jordan's pass or Kobe's pass to run our test?" Those are all drawn up plays.
Okay.
We're talking about clutch. Like, okay, I have to pass or shoot. Clutch in the moment. That's what clutch is, not a drawn up play that the coach drew up.
Here's my rebuttal. Here's my rebuttal to that. LeBron is the playmaker. Phil Jackson drew that up, right? Because he's the guy who's making the plays. But LeBron is the playmaker.
LeBron didn't draw up that play because if that were the case, Danny Green wouldn't be at the top of the key. He'd be in the corners at his spots. So it was just one of those plays where it's like either I take the shot and you could tell he drove to the
man was
basket.
shooting 70% from the field though.
Yeah, he was the whole game. He was hitting from everywhere.
Hey, you have 5 people on you.
No. He drove. He was driving. He was already driving to the basket as if he was like scared. Like he was going to look for the pass. That's why he was able to get swarmed like that. If he went through as if I'm taking it to the basket like he always does, and then, I'm LeBron. If he went in like, I'm LeBron, okay. Maybe he would have got an and one. Come on, man. They're not going to call a foul for you, LeBron? MVP? Running to the basket?
All right.
He should have went into the basket. You should have stepped back and shot it. You were shooting 70% from the field. Come on, man. And you give it to a 30%er? Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Fair enough.
AD knew it was his time. They gave the ball to AD. He knew what to do. I'm shooting this ball.
AD passes a lot too. AD's also not aggressive enough.
Yeah, the whole team isn't aggressive. The whole team, the Lakers as a whole aren't aggressive like that.
Probably Rondo's the only one.
He got the ball in his hands. He's not playing through him.
He doesn't ask for it though. If AD was like, "Yo, give me the ball," they would throw him the ball. Trust me on that.
Hey, AD's a humble guy. That's why him and LeBron are good teammates. But if LeBron was smart enough,
arguments,
okay,
it's not,
he would be humble enough to be like, you know what? I got to give the reins to AD if I want to get this.
I don't think, maybe it is being humble. Maybe it is being humble. I'll give him that. Because I was going to say, well, they know that LeBron's better than them, but I don't know. Because Wade was the same way. For him to be like, LeBron, take over, like, because if I'm Wade, I'm like, I won a championship without this dude. Like, this guy's going to come over. Nah, this is my team.
Here's what I'll say. Next year, watch AD go to another level. Next year will be AD. That'll be his year to really, like, take the reins. But from what I saw last year or this past season, he didn't really want that smoke like that. He wasn't really like, I'm that dude.
It's because LeBron's there, of course.
Yeah.
Like as long as LeBron's there, but we'll see. Hopefully, I want it to be his team though. They do.
Yeah. Who else you guys got for MVP of the week?
I'll just end it off real quickly. Not really a big deal, but I mean the GOAT, greatest quarterback, greatest NFL player of all time, Tom Brady.
Hey, I'm out.
You know, they had a game last week. You know, 2 games last week. He had to come back, 5 touchdowns. You know, crazy. They said old man can't throw for 5 touchdowns. Well, he did that. Then they had a game with the Bears. Shout out Nick Foles, man. They're number 1 in their division now.
Hey, I told you about that.
Number 1 in division now. Second are the Packers. The Packers in second. Bears are first. So, hey, shout out to Nick Foles. He beat us. He beat us fair and square, you know, and that didn't sit right with us.
He's got Tom Brady's number, bro. He's got his number.
Yeah, he beat us in it. Nick Foles, I respect him. He beat us fair and square in that Super Bowl. I respect him. So they came out, beat us, and Brady was like, "You lost to the Bears? Oh, and we got to play their division rivals, the Packers. Okay, let's see. Me versus Rodgers. They want to say Rod, and he came out. You know, Rodgers over there doing some touchdown celebrations and all this. What? Man,
I was
celebrating too early.
Working, man. I watched the game, so I don't even know what happened. But
and
I'll tell you this:
just disrespectful. Brady
look, man.
Well, CJ's telling us what happened right now. Go ahead, CJ.
Very disrespectful.
Look, the loss and the beating was a blessing in disguise. Okay, because we will see you guys again. And
that would be interesting though. That would be interesting though. But
I'll probably see you guys again. It's gonna be a different game.
I will say this though. Yeah, I will say this. It will be a different game because Packers obviously a lot of injuries. Not a full roster. So, I mean, we weren't at 100% either. A lot of our guys were playing, you know, with injuries. Mike Evans.
Hey man,
injuries.
You know how the Lakers always lose game 1.
Got a touchdown out of nowhere. So,
you know how the Lakers always lose game 1, right? See what happens in game 2.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But,
man.
yeah, just shout out Tom Brady, man. Just the greatest, I don't know, sports player. I don't know, man. But it's turning back time. Even Max Kellerman had to, you know, go back on his word. Oh, Brady's going on a cliff. You know, he had to take that back because I mean, you can't deny the facts, man. You know?
I would kind of give it to like the Bucks defense on that one. Them boys, were just eating this
in the beginning. The beginning, their pass defense was so trash. In the first quarter, I was just watching the game like, yo, these guys cannot stop the pass at all. All of a sudden, I mean, I don't know what happened. I don't know if they heard me or they were just offended by Aaron Rodgers' celebration or what. They picked him off twice and got a pick 6 on him, and I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, man. Shout out to Tom Brady. Shout out to the Buccaneers defense. Oh, I will say this: Tom Brady's defense always bails him out. Tom Brady's defense always bails him out. Because at the end of the day, it's not like Brady went off for like 5 touchdowns like the previous game. No, he just went for a 2. It was still better than Aaron Rodgers' game. You know the backup quarterback threw 1 pass, right, for the Buccaneers? He was 0 for 1. And his pass QB rating was still higher than Aaron Rodgers for that game. It's crazy. I don't know. Yeah. But never my quarterback, though. Never my quarterback.
Well, I mean, and then also the Patriots lost, so that looks good on Tom Brady as well, because obviously he made the right decision.
Did the Rams win?
Rams are – we ain't talking about the Rams right now.
Hey, I like the Rams, bro.
The Rams should have won that game. The Rams should have won that game. I'm speechless. How do you lose to a 49ers team with nobody? Everyone, the whole team is hurt, and y'all still lost.
Yeah, that defense is hurt.
I no excuse. There's nothing I can say with the Rams.
Hey, watch out, man. Justice might come with some Seattle gear next week. Watch out.
Hey,
Seattle's looking nice. Seattle's looking nice.
Hey, I've always liked Seattle, though. I've always liked Russell Wilson.
Oh, that's how it starts, man. That's how.
Dude, dude, you guys remember this? Like 5-6 years ago, I said Russell Wilson. That dude's different.
It's gradual, you know.
Russell Wilson built different.
You said you liked them so much. You're just like, I'm done with these guys. I'm done with St. Louis.
Hey, Legion of
I'm
Boom?
going all in with Pete Carroll.
Bro, they still that squad. Those boys is nice up there. DK Metcalf. Hey, Rams are still my team, but Seattle's like that side chick. You just like, damn, she got like.
No, man, y'all the side chicks. You and CJ, you guys are like the Cardi B's of sports fans, man. God damn. CJ just sees what's in the horizon, but Justice, he an unfaithful hoe, bro.
Bro, I'm like,
oh man, shit getting rough. I'm out this, man. I ain't about to stay on this Titanic.
Bro, don't throw me in that. I'm just admiring. I'm just a person who's just looking. I don't touch. You see what I'm saying? I'm just window shopping out here. I'm like Drake.
What's that one meme with the guy with the girl, but then he's turning looking at the other girl?
Yeah, that's me. I'm like Drake in that one music video where he's like, I see that shit on the gram, trying to shoot that shit in 3D. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, yo, like, what's up? But hey, we're just talking. I ain't actually invite you over or anything yet.
This is why you guys are humble, man. You don't stick through the through the thin. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm a Laker fan through and through.
We all been there. We were there with you, bro.
I sat through the Xavier Henrys and the Marshawn Brooks.
You weren't there alone. You weren't there alone. Come on now.
Yeah, bro.
Stop it.
Chill out. Well, who's your MVP of the week? You got one?
We're all Dodger fans too, right? Go Dodgers.
What's your guys' Dodger gear?
Bro, get out of here. CJ was the type of guy who would have the Brooklyn gear. Just be like, I'm a Dodger fan.
Yeah,
but
Justice is the guy that would have the Angel gear. Look at his closet, bro.
Bro, chill out, bro.
Yeah, Angel's trash, bro.
He cut me at bleed like blue, dude. Bro.
You seem like an OC dude.
I'm still a Yasiel Puig fan, bro. Come on, bro, from the good old days.
Yeah, Justice does seem like the dude. Justice does seem like the dude who would go for the Angels. Like he's that black dude who go for the Angels.
You seem like somebody that.
Hey, to be honest,
Santa Ana,
bro. To be honest, I've worked at both stadiums selling timeshare. I worked at both stadiums. Angel Stadium better, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Angel Stadium.
See, you like all that. See, nah.
Yeah, like if you're
Dodger Stadium right there, you gotta go up that hill, you know, it's
work,
scenery,
bro. It's loud as shit. Everyone's annoying. It's dirty.
Man, they have renovations, okay? Shit. I've been to Angel Stadium. We had our prom in Angel Stadium, okay? It wasn't all that.
Bro, hold on. Have you been to the Coors Light section at Angel Stadium? Well, they have like the fireworks going. You got a free beer. You got a nice view.
First of all,
you got Albert Pujols. Albert Pujols.
You're gonna give me some free piss water that's supposed to be complimentary. Coors, dude.
Dude, it's a Coors Light section. There's a sponsor. But I mean, you got Mike Trout just hitting home runs left and right. Come on, bro.
Everything about that sounds fishy. Coors.
You could do
Trout.
better. First of all,
why does every player on the
better.
Angels have a fish name?
You could do
Team
better.
Salmon. Come on, man.
I'm just saying, if you actually want to enjoy the baseball game and like sit back, chill, and talk to your girl a little bit, actually hear what's going on, you go to an Angel game.
Lose.
You go into an Angel.
But lose.
Oh man.
But I'm a Dodger fan though. So
I'd rather. Man, you can't just say that and be like,
I'd rather watch the Dodgers at Angel Stadium versus to actually go to the Dodger Stadium.
That's the most like non-Dodger thing you could say.
The Angels have a better stadium. Period.
Man, it's not.
They don't. Not anymore.
Bro. Well, where are you going before that?
What do you mean?
To walk around in Disney or something like that?
This dude, he don't care about the culture, you know. He don't care about that stuff. He likes all the amenities, you know.
The Ducks.
He's like a spoiled hoe. He's like a spoiled hoe, bro. He's like, oh, what? You don't drive the LA.
We're about the LA Kings over here, you know. See, it hurts me, you know, that I got to leave the Lakers because, like I said, the LA Kings, you know, the Los Angeles Dodgers. You know, it's West Coast. It's West Coast. It's F the Clippers all day.
This man's a Ducks fan. I could tell.
Yeah, I like the Ducks.
Probably like that.
I ain't gonna lie. They got some cool jerseys, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Ducks got
swag. It's because of the Disney movie, man. That's the only reason.
Yeah, they got swag. Hey. They got the brand. What's up, bro? I'm just saying,
Yo,
like, if
watch
you
out.
actually, like, the Angels have a better atmosphere to enjoy the game. If you're
They don't have a better atmosphere.
Yeah, I
They don't
messed
have
up. They have a better, like, stadium in general. It's just cleaner, it's newer. But if you actually, like, want to enjoy baseball, the Dodgers probably have the rowdiest baseball stadium outside of the Yankees.
You
That's what you go
experience
for.
baseball at a Dodger game. You go
Yeah.
to an Angel game, you know, they have clean stuff. They have very, you know,
You want to take
ain't
the
no
family,
white people out there.
The family, yeah,
your
yeah,
grandparents. You want to take your grandparents after
Exactly,
Disneyland or
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
A rally
Dodgers is
monkey.
like Dodgers is like,
bro.
what's up, SA? Well, you know, you got the.
You're not sitting down in the Dodger game. You're not sitting down in the Dodger game. You.
Yeah, we going crazy. What you mean? The parking lot's filled. Everybody's going crazy. Man.
Look, man, the whole game is a party, through and through.
You might run into your favorite radio personality. Might be run into Jack Nicholson. Who knows? I don't know.
Man, you run into somebody at an Angel game and you say hi to them. They're like, don't look at me right now. That's how it is over there. It's not a community, man. It's just
bougie as fuck. Yeah, I don't want to talk
it's
to
like
y'all niggas.
it's like going to a Clipper game almost.
It's like that one song from what's his name, Lil Duval. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with y'all. I'm living my best life. Like, leave me alone. I'm here with my girl.
I can respect that.
I'm trying to enjoy my time.
Different. Okay.
I'm still gonna sell you this timeshare real quick, but I'm doing my thing. Nah,
Yeah.
the environments couldn't be more different though. I think the Padres one is more in the middle, where it's like a balance of the two. But yeah, it's completely night and day at those two different stadiums. But yeah, Toss, what was your MVP of the week? Go ahead, real quick.
I already told you my
He
MVP.
said AD.
Oh yeah, you said AD. All right, cool. All right, man. Podcast number 11 in the books. We're gonna end it here. And yeah, we'll look back to getting on track. Hopefully, at a new time on Mondays from now on. So, yeah, you guys, again, join the Patreon. We got that exclusive content. Almost got into it over here. Almost got CJ in trouble. Dude, I apologize, man. I'm messing up because, dude, I don't know if I told you guys about this. I probably shouldn't even say this. I'll just say this for the Patreon. But, like, I had a girl watch me on another podcast say some stuff about dating. And she was like, oh, you're cheating on me with this other girl? I'm like, no, you're taking that out of context. And all of a sudden, like, my life is just flipped upside down.
No, we still recorded.
So you'll be surprised what girls are actually like listening to. Like, you'll think that no girls ever watch this podcast, and then one day your girl will come back and be like, "Oh, CJ, I heard that. So you like Mexican girls, and the girl's black." And you're like, "What are you talking about? I never said that." It's like, no. Podcast 7, minute 33. You said blah blah blah.
Well, CJ already fucked up. Why would CJ be like, "What are you talking about? I never said that." See, he fucked up. Why not just embrace it and be like, "Yeah, I don't disagree."
I'm just saying, this
What's
is an
your
example. I'm just saying, girls will do
What
some research.
else did you hear?
They'll do some research.
Dude,
No,
it's only wrong if you make it wrong.
I'm just saying, hey, any girls who are watching this, disclaimers, no
Man,
real
any girls who's
people.
watching this, bitch, don't try to act like you ain't talking about the same shit as some other setting, okay? Come on now. Let's be real. You know, how you gonna act like you're not talking about us when you go to the bathroom? How you gonna act like you're not talking about us to your friends when we have a personal conversation? Come on, we know how it's played. All right, it's all good. Respect the game. Don't hate the players.
No cap on that. Wasn't it there? All right, you guys have a great week. We'll talk to you later.
Peace.